So, Bayern Munich on Wednesday. Everything to play for. We've got nothing to fear. We drew them at Old Trafford. Adam, we can do this, can't we?
Yes, we're going to do it.
I mean, if you want to elaborate, that'd be great.
Nah, we're going to do it. I got such a confident feeling. I don't know what it is, yeah. My mind keeps telling me, don't be so stupid. We're going to go there and we're going to get tonked 4-0. But my heart just keeps telling me that we're going to Lisbon, boys. May as well book our tickets now.
That is bold thinking. Although, JB, Bayern Munich lost their last game in the league, didn't they? And we know English teams have good form at the Allianz Arena.
This is very true, but I mean, Pep's come under fire for losing because, he's kind of tarnished their league record this season, even though they've already won the Bundesliga by, a ridiculous amount of points. And they played a weakened team, so it doesn't really matter. They had like a bit similar idea to David Moyes, just playing the fringe players. English players have, English teams have pedigree. Arsenal did well, just like narrowly missed out. We got cheated out of it a bit, I feel. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm with Adam Mack. I think we could do it.
Okay, so let's get straight into this. Gaz, tactics. How do we set up for this game?
Yeah, it's going to be a real interesting one because I think that Bayern will be happy to defend for 45 minutes if it's 0-0 at half-time. So I do think we need to have some sort of attacking momentum in the first half. But, it's really important for us to stay disciplined defensively because if we concede one, we've got a problem. And if we concede two, then, I don't think we're going to score more than one there. So if it's 0-0 at half-time, I still think we can score. I still think if they sit back, I think that'll be okay for us to counter-attack at them. But it's so weird because there's so many different tactical events that could happen in this game. Yeah. And it's going to be really hard for Moyes and Guardiola as well.
JB, do you agree with that? Should we just go at them from the start, or are we better doing like we did at Old Trafford, trying to hold them off at bay and then hit them on the counter-attack, smashing up to Welbeck?
Did you say JB then? Because I missed that start.
I did. Please pay attention. Come on,
belly laugh.
Serious event.
It's driving me a bit crazy, but like Gaz, I have no idea what's going to happen. I think they're going to come at us pretty hard and fast, and we'll have to soak it up and show that we can resist it a bit like we did at Old Trafford, and then try and get something on the break. This time, though, I think Welbeck's pace isn't going to really surprise them. So I think we need a bit of industry with Kagawa in the middle. And I would play some ball-playing players, just Carrick. But I think we need to kind of almost beat them at their own game and kill the spirits a bit. I mean, I don't know how you can beat Bayern Munich ball of attention, quite frankly. They had so much possession. Was it 60-odd% at Old Trafford?
Yeah.
But I think this is the kind of thing that's set up for David Moyes. He's a reactive coach. He will completely use all the best opposition scouts that he has at his disposal. We know he's got a few. And yeah, it's just going to be responsive. We've got to take the game and as they dictated to us, and I think that'll work in our favour. We all know that David Moyes' away form is better than his home form. Is our away form the best form in the Premier League?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is the best.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Top of the league, we've
got the calibre there. I think we're going to do it.
Mac, weigh in.
Basically, we're going to go to Munich. We're going to play that guy Welbs. We're going to play Kagawa, just off Rooney, and we're winning 2-1. And we're coming back to Manchester, ready for the semi-finals.
In case you can't tell from my reaction to that question, I literally don't have a clue how we should go about this tactically.
Okay, right.
Honestly,
let's look at this in more detail.
What we need to do
Mac,
is
tell us your full team.
Get Jones there destroying stuff.
Tell us your team, Mac.
All right,
and then we can discuss Phil Jones.
I was just thinking about Phil Jones for a bit. Anyway, DDG in goal. I'd bring Raphael back at right back. I'd bring Evra back at left back as well. I know a few people are going to be having a Barney about this one, but come on. We need to play our first choice team. And I think Moyes is in a bit of a catch-22 situation. He plays Evra. Evra has a shocker and he gets criticised for not playing Butner. He plays Butner. Butner has a shocker and he'll get criticised again. So I'd go with Evra. I was going to say tried and tested, but, it's a bit of a dodgy one this season. But I reckon he could pull it out the bag. Real and Vidic at centre-half. Let's bring the goal times back. And then I'd go Phil Jones and Carrick just sitting there. Jones doing the destroying job, giving the ball to Carrick, who can then find the other chaps with a free ahead, free across the middle, with Kagawa in the middle, Welbeck and Valencia out wide. Valencia and Welbeck simply because they'll provide more cover at the back for their fullbacks. And they played well against them in the first leg. And then I go Rooney up top. There's no way he's missing this game with a bruised toe. Okay. Absolutely rubbish.
Gaz?
No way. Yeah, Dave between the sticks, Jones at right back, Vidic Smalling in the middle, Butner left back. I've decided to go with Butner again because he played well, didn't he, first leg, and I just feel that, like Adam says, I just think Evra's not been that good this season, and I mean the yard of pace that he seems to have lost has been a real negative for us this season, and we've conceded a few goals because of it. So I put Butner left back, then I've put Carrick and Fletcher in front of them because I just think Fellaini's just had a shocker on the past few games. I think even against Newcastle, I don't think he was that good then. Put Tony V on the right, Kagawa behind the striker, Welbeck on the left, and I've put Rooney up front because there's no way Rooney's injured.
You think Fletcher will start?
JB?
2 games.
I'd like Fletcher to start. I think it would be unlikely with him playing
I'd agree with
Newcastle.
Fletcher too.
I'd play Fletcher, yeah.
Right.
I'd prefer
I'll
Fletcher,
go.
but I didn't pick him because I don't think he will start.
Mac, I'll probably go back to hosting. If that's all right with you. You all right with that?
Sorry?
I'll go back to doing the hosting, asking the questions.
Sorry, man.
That's all right. JB, what do you think of those two teams? A few differences, especially in the defence.
Yeah, very good. I would agree with guys. I'd play Phil Jones at right back. Because the man I'm playing, I will play at right wing, would be Janusaj, and I don't think, obviously, he's not going to come back and cover the same. So you can't have an ill-disciplined, forward-thinking Raphael being there at right, but leaving you vulnerable to Ribery.
Okay. Also, JB, something that might be interesting is Wayne Rooney hasn't played recently, and he hasn't trained. Will he be fit enough to face Bayern Munich?
No, he won't, and that's why I played Chicharito. And I think like the fact that you've got two pretty pedestrian / I think Dante's just outright slow. I think Boateng's relatively quick, but not as quick as Cheetah on the break. Or just like playing off that last shoulder, having I'd have Welbeck and Janusaj nice and narrow, trying to get in between the lines down the channels. And then Kagawa causing all sorts of kind of chaos, dropping bombs in the middle. Okay,
thank you, JB. So moving on to Bayern Munich, guys, one person each. Who is the guy that they're going to be using to cause damage to us? JB, biggest threat.
Ribery. I think we didn't see enough of him at Old Trafford. He's got definite pedigree, and I think he's got a point to prove. And he's going to be one of those types that, with them attacking so much in the final third, in and around the box with tiki-taka, I think he's going to try and target the likes of Phil Jones and Rio's clumsy legs, try and get penalties.
Okay, Gaz?
We've obviously got a problem in midfield, so I think we've got to worry about a player like Kroos. I think he's class. I'd love him to come to United. But like JB says, we've got to worry about the wingers as well because they're very good at overloading in wide areas.
Mac, go on.
I believe Robben. I think I saw they'll target our left back spot. Whoever starts, whether it's Evra or Butner, they'll target them because that's our weak link. But I think Robben at times. Butner give him a bit too much space, and that's why he was diving in a lot. Fair enough, he was winning the challenges, but I think Robben could hurt us if anybody, but they're not gonna. We're going through.
Love that confidence. So we know they're going to hold on to the ball. Do we think they will get past Rio and Vidic this time round?
That's a tough one, isn't it? I don't know. The thing is, I think they will score. Yeah, he's right, but we can't really can't park the bus the same because we need a goal. We're going to have to leave ourselves vulnerable attack at some point to try and nick a goal or two.
All right, so JB thinks their score. Gaz, what do you think the score will be?
It's going to be, at half time, it'll be 0-0, and then they're just going to sit back 45 minutes, and that's going to be the worst decision they will make, and we'll score last minute.
Awesome. But what score is that? Is that 1-0, is it?
1-0, yeah,
nice.
1-0.
Mac?
I got a feeling it's going to go to 1-1 after extra time. We're going to go through in extra time.
The away team going for an extra time is a rare treat.
That guy in extra time.
JB?
Yeah, I'm saying 1-1 overall, go to extra time, 1-1 in extra time, so it's 2-2 and we go through on away goals.
Oh, nice, okay. I think it's going to be an epic on the night. Keep in mind, I predicted 1-1 in the first place, and I think it will be an epic on the night and it will be 2-2. And we'll go through. 3-3 overall. So it does seem like we're going through. You heard it first. Everybody at home, please let us know what you think the score will be, what team you would play, what you would do about the right and left back positions, and certainly Wayne Rooney, as we know he's not going to be going to this game full of fitness. He would just be waddling around the pitch. That would be great. Let us know. Subscribe, comment, and like this video. That would be good. Thanks. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Mum.
He's a Preston manager. He's an Everton manager. He's not a Man U manager. Never will be. Never was. Go and get Van Gaal. Go and get Hiddink. Go and get a guy who's used to a big club who can walk in here and take this mantle on of this club.